Welcome everybody to another edition of My SKOLA Simul. Today we have got, wow, full house, 8 players again. So last week we had 8 players and unfortunately it turned out to be quite a disaster for me as I ran out of time I think it was probably I ran out of time in 7 out of the 8 bots. So it was very unfortunate. So today I decided, well, we'll just give it another shot. But this time around, the difference is that today's match, I'll have white across all 8 bots. So we have got Dark Dragon Cheese, another alumni from last week's Simul, who is returning again today. We have Gao Xinjing. Again, she had this victory against me last week, so she's coming back again. Hari Prasad was missing last week, but he's back again. Learner Chessy Boy, I think last week was actually missing, so he's back again. No banner. Well, a big congratulations. No banner just finished 6th place in the under-18 Selangor Active competition today. So he's fresh out of a victory. So hopefully he's looking at, he will be, looking to have put another victory over me today. We've got Teddy, a Turkey, who has been playing our Simul almost every weekend. And I've got I am Janjun and Ng Janhao. So Ng Janhao also did pretty well at the Selangor Active competition. So 2 more minutes before starting. 2 more minutes to start. So again, what are we going to do in this time out? Okay, so we have got a mix of 8 players here, and probably I'm going to try and mix up the openings a little. Probably I'm going to play 2 games with opening for white, which 1 e4. 2 games, I'm going to open 1 d4. 2 games, I'm going to open 1 knight f3. And the final 2 games, I'm going to open with just the move 1 c4. So at least, to give you guys a breadth of perspective in terms of all the possible available openings out there. And of course, depending on how some of these, students of My SKOLA respond, we'll go accordingly. So 1 more minute to start. Get ready, guys. All set. Let's go. All right, let me start off maybe another 30 seconds more. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 2 games to e4. Oh, it's again randomized. Ouch. Oops. So it looks like I've probably set it up a wrong way. Okay, never mind. I shall just do my best here, I guess, and go from here. Wow, Janha has played knight f3, go knight f6 then. No banner. I'll probably open, let's go e4 against him and repeat the game from before. e4, e5. All right, so I guess the game, well, wherever I could, I'll try and open d4. So let's go with d4 against Hari Prasad. Teddy, a Turkey, open c4 again. Probably I shall play c6 now. Dark Dragon Cheese, I shall go with c4 against him. Free pawn from Hari Prasad in the first move. Very generous of him. No banner, played knight e5, knight f3. We'll repeat the Riley test from before. Learner Chessy Boy play e5. I'll go knight c3. We'll go something different. I am Janjun played knight f3. All right, let me try and play knight f6. Petrov defense. c4, knight f6, g3. e4, c5, knight f3, knight c6. Let's see how much Xinjing remembered the Sicilian defense that she learned last year. All right, so knight 3, knight 6, c4. I'll go with g6. Bishop b5, a repeat of the Berlin. Let's see if he does that. Then Chessy Boy play knight f6 here. Very fascinating. I'll go with g3. Hari Prasad play g6. Okay. I'll play e4 then. g3, and I shall play d5. d4. All right, let's go with the Granfell. d6 against Janjun. g6 here. I'll play bishop g2. Hari Prasad keep giving me free stuff. Very bad, very bad. Castling. Bishop c4, e6. Took the pawn, I'll take back. e3, bishop g7. Captures the pawn on e4. Knight takes. Knight takes e4. Let me think for a bit. Should I go for a mainstream Berlin, or should I go for the sideline? Let's think about it. All right, I can go for the sideline then. G6, bishop G2, bishop G7, okay, my F3. Queen takes F6, knight F3, knight C3, let's castle. Bishop G2, I will now continue with knight F6. D4, D5, knight C6, 0-0. Castling. Let's go with D5. G5. Ooh. Bishop takes G5 then. Keep it simple. Bishop D3. Let's go with C6. Bishop G7. Wow, very interesting. Black has decided to just mirror or copy white. Well, let's see. I'll go with knight G2. B6. I get D4 running. Bishop D3, very good. Bishop D3, bishop D6, bishop D2. I'll go knight BD7 for now. Oh God, Hari has given a free queen. I think this game against Hari is probably going to end real soon. It's going to be 1-0 for me. All right, let's capture this. Queen H5. 0-0. I see. Takes, pawn takes pawn. E6. Knight C3 naturally. Just keep putting pressure. Bishop B5 is a very good move. I shall continue bishop D6. Bishop takes C4, B5. Knight F3. Yeah. Let's go E6. Keep things simple. Bishop B7. Let's get E4 rolling then. Queen takes F7. Check. Castling. I will castle too. Knight takes E5. He castle. Let me castle as well. Bishop B3. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's play A5 and see. King F, King D8, King D8. I can go for this. Queen takes G8, simple. White has just castle. All right. Bishop E7 then. H5. I think queen takes F8 checkmates. All right, 1-0 for me. Rook E1 check. Okay, Rook E1 check. I shall play knight E7, I think. Rook E1 has been played here, threatening my knight on E4. So what should I do? Let's go for something a bit more active. Let's bring F5. D6 has been played. So D6 has been played. Let me just try and get D4 running. D4, castles, keep things simple. Bishop E7. I think I'll just keep developing and getting space in the center. D4, just keep things simple. D3, I'll just castle. Keep things simple as well. E4, wow. Interesting, interesting. If I were to play B4, E5, takes knight, takes bishop, takes back, it's just an exchange. If I play A4 followed by B4, doesn't work. So I should play B4 after all, but after B4, E5, then what do I do? It's also very tricky. Maybe it's better off that I play E6 now. Knight C6. Let me try bishop G5 and see if that puts some pressure on him. Knight C3. This is pretty much a Slav structure, very, very equal, very, very how should I say, symmetrical. So E5 has been played. Okay, expected. So I'll play knight D5. Castling, okay, expected again. Probably I shall continue now with the move. Let's go with C4. Let's get some space. Knight takes D5, surprising. I was expecting to play knight E4. Okay. So I decided to play this way. Knight takes D5. Okay, pawn takes D5. Yeah. Bishop F4, A6. Knight B to D2. Knight B to D2. Let me try and play knight G6 first. Knight E7. So we treated his knight, opening up the diagonal for the black bishop on B7 to attack the pawn on E4. So how should I continue then? I should get D5 running. Rook E1. Knight C3. C4 makes sense. I shall play C6. B3, to develop the bishop there, I see. Now I can try and threaten the bishop on B5 with the move knight D4. Pawn takes pawn. Let's see. Should I capture back with the C pawn or the E pawn? If I were to capture back with a C pawn, then probably I can open the C file. However, my pawns have become immobile. If I capture back with the E pawn, that his bishop is restricted. So I think let's do the obvious and capture back with the E pawn. Bishop g5, expected move again. Very good play by Jen Hao. Let's play queen b6 now. Pawn takes knight. Still, the bishop on b5 looks a little bit suspicious. f6. Oh, this is very, very strong play by no banner. If I retreat my knight to f3, then he has got bishop g4, right? So but then again, in any case, I would probably have to undergo that. Another option is if I play c5 now. c5 now, he takes my knight, I take his knight. He takes my pawn. I can actually continue by taking back the pawn, and then if he takes, I take, so it might actually work. Let's go for c5 now. Rook c1. Bishop a6. Rook c1 as well. Okay, everyone's in favor of rook c1 these days. Let's go bishop d7. Castling 0-0. All right, let's see. Maybe I should just continue bishop f4. Bishop b2, okay. Let's see what I can do here. Well, the most simplistic thing I can do is definitely I can just try and trap this bishop. c5, interesting. Very, very interesting. He decided to, gain space. Okay, so let me try and bishop b7, c7 first. Yeah, pawn takes knight, pawn takes knight. a3. Let's go rook c8. Queen e7 by learner chessy boy. Wow. Doesn't seem to be afraid of my knight d5 at all. Interesting. d6 has been played. All right, expected. Perhaps now I can continue with knight d4. d4 has been played. Okay, expected as well. Perhaps I can continue b5. Keep things equal. Bishop a4, b5. I think the bishop is lost. Bishop e7, expected. Rook fc8. d6 by no banner. Okay, so sorry, cx d6. So he has gotten one pawn more than me. One pawn more than me. Probably I can play queen b3 check. Queen d7, okay, to try and activate the queen and connect the rooks. Now let me see, where should I go? There's good probability I can actually play queen d2 to connect the rooks. Okay, bishop takes pawn, pawn takes bishop. Got some gain of material. Ouch, queen e6. This move is not good at all, unfortunately. Knight takes c7. Queen d2. Let me play a4 first. Knight e7 by Teddy the Turkey. Sorry, knight e5. My apologies. Knight e5 by Teddy the Turkey. Where should I move now? If you were to trade some pieces, I actually don't mind. In fact, I'm quite happy to trade. Come to think of it, but the key thing is, what do I trade and how do I trade? And that's very important to me. So perhaps what I could actually do now is to actually play knight e8. But knight e8, planning knight d6, there is a little problem because white could potentially push e4 right away. So that itself is going to be a bit messy after all, a little bit messy. Of course, e4, pawn takes pawn, knight takes pawn. Yeah, next gets a little active, but I believe I should be able to neutralize it. Unfortunately, then the entire diagonal also opens up as well. So there are certain other drawbacks also, as far as this idea is concerned. So what should I do? I can actually try and keep my knight on f6. It's a little risky, but I think it's probably worth trying it out. I play queen b6 now. Knight f d2. I think Jun might be in trouble now. Let's think a little bit and see if it works. All right, I think let's go for it. Bishop takes h2 check. Very thematic sacrifice. Bishop c2. Okay, bishop c2. I shall now continue with b4. Bishop takes d4, right? Expected, but I think I should be able to pick up the material in return. Bishop takes h2 check. Another thematic sacrifice on h2. King h8. King h8. Yeah? King h8. All right, let's go pawn takes pawn. Knight f5. Impressive, impressive. There is probably one thing that maybe Dragon Cheese had missed. I have got the pin with bishop h3. King takes h2. Queen h4 check. Bishop d3, right? Very good. Very good blockade. Very good block by white. Let me see, how should I proceed here? Maybe I should just play b3. Knight takes c6. Okay, expected move. Expected move. Bishop takes c6. Queen takes d4. Ah, you push d5. Another very interesting scenario here. Bishop f4. a3. Okay. Let's take control of the c file. I'll take bishop takes d3 first. Queen g4. Okay. But that's not a big deal. I'll just take the knight on f6. Bishop g5. Wow. He's really pressuring me a lot here. Well, I can do the same on him. h6. Queen b6. This is very interesting. This is a very, very interesting move. I have to admit. But I could choose not to take though. I could just let him capture my queen. That's one way to play. Another way to play might be the fact that if I were to shift my queen to the king side, so that could potentially be an option as well. So perhaps queen c2. Queen takes d3. Let's go bishop h6 to try and seize control of the c file. Rook b1. Rook b1. Probably I'll go rook a6, transferring to rook f6 after this. Bishop takes f6, bishop takes f6, continue pressure on the d4 pawn. Knight takes d4. Oh, wow. Interesting idea. Bishop takes d7. Maybe I was the one who missed the tactic of knight f3 check. Painful, painful. e3, e3. So he decided to defend the pawn on d4. Let me reverse my bishop to b7. Bishop takes f6, knight takes a8. Knight f3. So finally, knight f3 has been played. All right. Let me play queen g4 then. Rook c3. Wow. So he's trying to keep himself, keep in full control. The c file, but will he succeed? So if I were to capture now on the c file, he'll take back to the queen. So he will actually keep in full control. However, if I were to play queen a6 now, queen takes a6, rook takes a6, so I'll be in trouble. So either way, it doesn't seem very ideal for me, after all. Maybe the better move would have been to actually play queen b7 now, freeing up b6 for the knight on d7 to travel there. King h1. King h1. Wonder what's the point for this move. Rook c4. Knight f3 check. Very, very good tactic by Dark Dragon Cheese. Queen d7. Okay. I'll continue to simplify things a little bit more. Rook f8. We'll go bishop g3. Knight takes d2. Yeah, he'll end up being one piece up. Very unfortunately, I messed up the tactic. Okay, bishop takes d2 then. Knight g5. Knight g5. Brilliant, brilliant. Right, rook takes. Rook e2, and I shall now continue with knight f4. Should be winning this game already. Knight takes d7. Okay, so I've got my work cut out now for me. We'll see. Let me try and hold this endgame and see if it works or not. Let me try and play. Let me should I go f4 or not? Yeah, let's go for f4 then. Knight e2. Excellent. Rook ac8. Rook fc8, sorry. Bishop f5. Okay, that's a very, very good rejoinder by no banner. So I'll try and continue with another option. All right, we'll go queen e2 then. Pawn takes c3. Fascinating. 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 Okay. Knight takes e5. Should pick up a pawn here. Rook f to e8. Rook f to e8. Rook a to e1 then. Queen d2. Let's go for the end game. Rook takes e1. Rook a d8. Rook a d8. So obviously he's looking at advancing the central pawns. Let me try and unpin this f2 pawn and see. Rook takes c1. c6, huh? Wow, interesting. He's also looking at crashing through there as well. Okay. Let's go. g3. Let me take queen takes f3. Bishop takes c6, check, king h3. Knight takes e5. Knight takes e5. Okay. Oh, let's try for. Oh, wait, hold on. I could always try for knight f4, knight d5. Huh? That's always a better idea. All right, so d4 has been played. Interesting. Knight a4. Queen takes c1. Queen c6. b6. Knight d5. And I'll save the other knight. Pawn takes knight. Queen takes bishop. Oh, I can always play rook h6. Rook h1 mate is coming. Queen b4. Queen b4. Let's try for queen d1. Knight f6. Wow. This is interesting. It's really fascinating here, this one. Let me try and play b3. Let's see what happens. Knight f3. Okay. Knight f3 is fine. Queen takes a3 is in the cards. I think this game is winning also. Bishop b7. Bishop b7. Knight takes f6 check. I'll pick up the queen. This game is won. Bishop d7 check. King g2. Bishop takes c6. Let's keep running and rolling. Knight d4. Maybe I should just retreat my queen to c5. Did I just lose my knight? Oh God. Maybe I should just resign this game now. I missed out totally the b5 tactic. Not healthy, not healthy. Absolutely not healthy. Are there any tactics left that I can try and wrangle my way around? Might be worth a shot, actually, come to think of it. All right, let's give it a best try then. I play rook c1. Knight takes d7. Second win on the cards. In the cards, all right. Rook takes e1. Rook b1. Okay. Probably I shall now continue rook c8. This is winning game as well. Oh, looks like Janjun has resigned as well. No wonder, 2 wins on the card. I didn't realize that. Rook e8 for now. Rook e8. All right, let's play rook takes e8 then. Rook h1 checkmate. Okay, 3 wins on the card. The rest are still ongoing. 5 more to play. So rook bishop takes e8. Bishop takes e8. Okay. Try for h3 now. Pawn takes knight. All right. So let's aim for rook takes pawn. Knight e2. Trying his best to defend the pawn here. Let's see. Let's play a3 then. We should win. Rook takes a8. Okay, rook takes a8. Knight takes e5. Fourth win of the card. On the cards, bishop c6 check. Good. King f2. Knight f4. Knight f4. Should I just play g5? I think I should. f6. King takes d6. Knight d3. All right. So Teddy Turkey is obviously trying to set up a defensive bulwark. That's okay. We will try and squeeze out a win somewhere. Probably doesn't exist as well. So, well, we'll just give it our best shot and see how things progress from here. I think my king needs to come here. So it pushes d5. He's trying to simplify matters. All right. Once it's pawn, makes sense. It's pushing d3 now. Let's go for rook c7. Let's see what happens. Knight takes d5. Knight takes d5. Oh, that was a problem there too. Okay, now my will shall simplify matters here. I think I'm expecting to lose the game as well. a5, a5, and I shall play queen e7 check. Bishop takes d5. I'll proceed with king e3. Oh, wow, queen d1. Okay, b2. b2 makes sense. d2. Oh, he's really pushing all his way down. Let me try and play rook e3. I'm trying to play h4 here. Queen b3. Okay, expected. Expected. Maybe I can actually revert bishop f8. Knight c5. We'll go e5 now. Bishop f5, okay. Let's play b4. Let's try and simplify and liquidate the game. King h6, interesting. Knight checks. Knight b3, okay. So he didn't want to take my pawn either there. Pawn takes pawn. Bishop g5. Bishop g5. Huh? Let's go rook c3. King f1. King f1, and I shall continue with c4. b5. Okay, very good rejoinder there. What I might do is I might actually play here. Knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes f6 check. Pawn takes pawn. Let's play f5. The game is probably heading to a draw. Probably I can play king f3 now, quite safely. a2, king e7, g4, queen e4. Interesting. Let's go for f4. Pawn takes rook, queens. Let's play f g5 and see. Try and play bishop c5. Let's see what happens. Bishop f5. Again, is stopping me from playing that. All right. Bishop comes out. Bishop f3. Let's go with g4. h6. Bishop c5 check. Queen b1. Probably it's time for me to resign this particular game. Don't think there's any more defenses left that would allow me to hold on to this game anymore. After losing the knight, That's practically the end of the road. Oh, very unfortunate, very unfortunate. Well, can still give it a run. Let's go. After all, this is for fun. So it's all good. Wow, he spotted what I was trying to do. I guess there's still one other tactic I could employ. There's no way for me to get to the F file, unfortunately. So I guess another way for me to play is actually to play rook A8, followed by rook A2. King E6. King E6. King comes here. Bishop E2. King moves on. Rook takes. Should have played queen takes here. Should have done queen takes. Queen takes, rook takes. That would have been the right way. But queen takes, rook checks. Yeah, it would have been checkmate anyways. It would have been checkmate. I think that game's lost. King D5. Okay. He prevented the move I was trying to make. This is very, very tricky now. Getting really, really tricky. Okay, bishop goes down. F3, F3. Bishop continue H5. H4. Rook A2. King C4. A3. Let's see what he plays next. Queen E1. Queen E1. All right, let's play D4 then. Bishop retreats. He went over there. Obviously not falling into any trap that I had tried to set earlier. Let's try this. Bishop takes pawn. Bishop comes here. Yeah, checkmate will happen next move on this game. King F2, interesting move. He's also playing a waiting game. We go King G5 then. All right, bishop takes. All right, King E, King C1. King D1. King C1. So Queen D1 has been played now. Queen D1. Unfortunately, this one should end the game. H4 check. King f6, a3, pawn takes pawn, King f4. He's really thinking he's trying to enter after all. Fascinating, I would say fascinating. Okay. Let's see what happens next. Bishop e6, g6, runs here, runs there. Let me see if there's any way I can actually try and stalemate myself. If I could actually stalemate myself, then that's actually pretty good. Because at least I got away with a draw. Let's see. King f4, all right. My king will remain on f6. I'm just going to shuffle my bishop around. So I guess it's a key question now in terms of, where do I move it? So I'll probably just retreat. Queen checks. All right, okay. Let's see if there's any opportunity to stalemate myself. Possibly we'll try this. Bishop goes there, good. Obviously trying his luck. I'll just shuffle my way again. 5 wins today, only 1 loss. I think there are 2 ongoing. Out of these 2 games that are ongoing, I think 1 more should be a loss, unless I could get away with a draw. But I think this remaining game should be drawn, I believe. Bishop goes back. Bishop comes here. King goes over there. Obviously, this is the only move for me in order to survive. Bishop d3, Bishop d3. I can just shuffle between c8 and d7 and everything should be fine. King comes down. Queen checks. King comes here. Queen checks. King comes here. Queen h2. King comes here. King e3, so has retreated the king. Okay, I'll just shuffle my bishop again, still. Checks, comes here, I think checkmate next move. So second loss for me, okay. Only 1 more game remaining then. So it's pretty good score this week compared to last week. 5 wins, 2 losses. And I think this last game should probably be drawn. should be drawn, unless some major mishaps happen. Otherwise, it should generally be drawn. Shuffle my bishop. So just keep shuffling my bishop, and yeah, it should be fine. So he's intending to win a pawn there. Okay, bishop e6 then. Teddy at Turkey is complaining he can't even win. Of course, this game is flat equal. King f4. Bishop comes here. So if you notice earlier on, I was shifting my bishops between d7 and c8. At the time, the white bishop was shuffling between e2, d3. Okay, and even if let's say the white bishop were to shuffle between d1, c2, and b3, I'll probably be shifting my bishop between c8, d7, and e6. But now that the white bishop has shifted over to the g2, the a1 h8 diagonal, then I have to keep my bishop along f7 and e6. Slightly shorter runway, but generally it should still be pretty safe. So I don't think white is having any opportunity to win. I think this game is pretty much drawn. Bishop h1 doesn't change anything. I'll just shuffle my piece around. Should be fine. I think this game should be drawn soon. So, yep, the Simul should be over in around about a few more minutes time. It should give us around about a total play time of about 50 minutes for me today. Turned out pretty okay, I guess. Yeah. Very unfortunate I messed up in the game against Dark Dragon Cheese. Obviously, you know that bishop h3 was messed up from me. I saw the pin, but I didn't see the combination that came through, and obviously the weakened f3. Very unfortunate there. The game against No Banner, well, unfortunately, or rather I would say no banner, was really mainly because of the fact that I actually didn't notice that knight. But having said that, maybe the position itself was also already not too ideal with the mobile pawns of black in the center. Okay, so Teddy Turkey has taken the black pawn on g4, taken the black pawn on g4, so I shall take back this way. As long as I keep my king on f6, everything is fine. No major danger at all. King f4, okay. Just shuffle my way, no problem. I think we'll end the Simul most probably the score of 5 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. Bishop g2, I'll continue bishop f7. Well, he'll try to get to bishop d3, but really there's nothing much to play for here. I'll just play bishop g6. Just for variety. All right, I'll come back to F7. Bishop G6 again. Bishop F7. I think we're heading for a repetition of draw already. All right, done. Simul is over. Okay, so it's a end result of 5 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. So thank you very much, everybody. I shall upload this video online shortly, and it's also good for the students and kids to actually watch the YouTube video to learn through what are some of the ideas behind each of the games above. Thank you very much and have a good day. Thank you. Bye bye.